Maura, just kind of your overall thoughts on the game and how your team handled what sounded like not a lot of 5-on-5 out there tonight.
Yeah, disappointing loss, that's for sure. We lost Kylie Hanley in the first period, really early, 5-minute major. And I actually thought we handled that well, killed off those 5 minutes, had a power play goal in the first. I thought we were certainly winning that special teams battle, and we killed off, I don't know how many penalties throughout the game, but it definitely got to us. I would have liked to see our emotions stay in check. And, when we did have 5-on-5 play, it was okay, but I don't think enough of us were going tonight in order to overcome, a lot of calls. And that's what happens when we play non-conference games, a lot of calls and a somewhat just out of sync sort of game. And those are tough, but you got to be able to persevere in those moments. So certainly a learning type of game for us.
What did you think of the third period, and did all that killing catch up to? I mean, that you kill off the 5 early in the game. It's always better, I feel like, to get those early in the game that have to be late. But eventually that can catch up to you when you're doing all that killing in the third. What did you think of the third period?
It felt like there was a whistle every couple minutes, so that was tough to get through. But we didn't make it easy on ourselves either. I thought our penalty kill was tremendous tonight. The one that went in the end was a deflection off of us. So that was a tough one. But in general, the kill was good. But I think we just needed to figure it out. And I thought we played well in the first. Our Kleiner's even strength goal was one of the prettiest entry plays we've had all year. So the openings were there. The plan that we went in with was there. We just failed to execute as things got tough.
You mentioned first non-conference game, the dynamics when you guys play out of conference. I mentioned to Drew when he was messaging me on the calls, like, officiating's a little different. Games are called a little tighter, but I'm wondering if you feel like your team's going to be better prepared tomorrow, because it's been a long time since your player. If we think back to last season, you got to go back to 1920 before you had a non-conference game like this. Do you think the team's going to be better prepared for maybe that type of game tomorrow than what they were today?
Yeah, I certainly hope so. I wouldn't expect anything different. We talked about it going in, so I think our players knew, they know, but it's a different thing to talk about it and try to remember a couple of years ago versus being in it. And, while it's a tough pill to swallow, I think we have to learn through these moments, and you can't blame losses on refs. It is what it is. So you've got to figure out ways to stick together and get the wins. So, yes, tomorrow's a nice opportunity to get over this one quickly, as long as we adjust.
How big would you say, you kind of touched on it a little bit that first period, but how big was it for you guys to come into an environment unknown like that and really get off to that hot, good start right away?
Yeah, it was good. It's tough. It's just a different setting, like you mentioned, different teams, different refs, different facilities, the whole deal, but that makes it fun too. And we know down the stretch, if we get to the NCAA tournament, it's going to be like that too. So I thought the first 5 minutes, we were all kind of figuring each other out. And then once we settled in, we were playing some really good hockey and killed off a 5-minute major penalty. So it was good. And then things just kind of came to a halt halfway through the second when those penalties against us were just piling up. So we have to learn to get over that and fight through it, because our kill, like I said, was really, really good today. So we just needed to be better 5-on-5.